It is the second day now for a 4-year-old girl shot several times at a northwest Indianapolis apartment complex.
Now, she was with her uncle, and tonight police are trying to find out who's behind that gunfire, which also struck a woman outside of her car. The 4-year-old's uncle spoke with our crime bureau reporter, Steve Jefferson.
After arriving here at Creekwood Apartments, finding one person shot, officers had no idea they would learn about a second person shot, a 4-year-old girl.
That's why she was with me. She wanted to go with me everywhere I go. She loved me to death.
This man, who asked us not to use his name on television, shared photos of his 4-year-old niece. He says out of nowhere Wednesday night, someone opened fire on the two of them. It happened in the Creekwood Apartments around 7 o'clock as they left home to go for a ride.
Get in the car, and I just heard shots. I kind of blacked out, and my niece, man, I went to grab her. I looked back, seen somebody coming at the car. I looked back, and I went to grab my niece. As soon as I grabbed her leg, she just hit the ground and started screaming.
His niece was shot several times in her legs. He feared the worst, driving her to the hospital.
She was dying on the way to the hospital. She was dozing off, going to sleep. She was screaming. She would go to sleep and scream and go to sleep. So she was dying.
It turns out officers had already responded to Creekwood Apartments on calls that a 33-year-old woman was also shot in the leg. Paramedics took her to the hospital in stable condition. The sound of the gunfire.
Yeah, we hear is bow, 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 bow.
Sent parents at Creekwood running to find their children outside playing.
I'm just looking for the kids. So we talking about a 5-year-old and 9-year-old, and plus our niece was out here, a 12-year-old. So I'm trying to make sure that none of them get hit.
Now, as the 4-year-old tries to recover after surgery, her uncle hopes for the best.
She got wounds that she got to live with for the rest of her life. You know what I'm saying? Thanks to getting in the car with her uncle.
Since the shooting happened in broad daylight here at Creekwood Apartments, investigators hope to talk to more witnesses and hopefully learn why the shooting happened in the first place. Steve Jefferson, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.